I'm in the middle of KL. I'm in a lifestyle mall. There's coffee shops, there's gyms, all that kind of stuff just behind the camera. You can see all the condos behind. This is like one of those sort of high-end condo complex areas. Very, very pretty. I couldn't tell you exactly where it is because I don't know KL that well, but I haven't come for any of that. I've come to see this car. And it's 8:30 in the morning. And before we go any further with this video, I'm gonna have to tell you there's a waterfall right behind us. So the hissing on this video, it's nothing to do with interference. It's nothing to do with my bad equipment or the acoustics. We have a waterfall, so you've got to live with that noise. Anyway, this car, I saw it a couple of months ago, first time at Retro Havoc. Idris from Corolla Autosport, he said to me, come and see this car, come and meet this owner because it's really nice, really cool, interesting guy, a lot of JDM passion. He's got a lot of other JDM cars, including a 240Z, I'm not sure the others, but this is a rusted on JDM enthusiast. So Idris said, come look at this KE25, and I did a little bit of an intro into my video of the highlights of Retro Havoc. So if you chase down into the description, I'll throw a link there. So if you want like a little bit of a preview to this car before it had this wrap on it, drop down and you can catch up with it there. Anyway, now we're a day before Art of Speed and the owner sends me a message, sends me a photo, and like a teaser shot with this livery, which looks fantastic. And I said, we got to catch up before you drop this in the show, find a nice location. I didn't mean a location with a waterfall, but find a nice location and we need to have a look at this car. We need to talk about this car in detail because I think people will be really interested in this KE25 build and all the Japanese 70s street racing going on with this car. So that's pretty much it. Don't want to talk any longer. I want to get straight over to the owner because he knows this car inside out. He's just finished restoring it and now it's starting to appear in shows and be very popular. So I want to get over to him. I want him to go through it. Tell me what's going on. Tell me the details of what he's done to this car because this is a really nice KE25. So let's crack into this.
Hi, my name is Jesh and this is my 1974 Corolla KE25 which got it about 6 years ago and it's gone through a certain amount of restoration process including different engine, interior, gearbox. Yeah, what I tried to achieve with this particular Corolla is more of a 1970s race car. Well, in Japan they call it works race cars, oval fenders and race livery. So a bit of a chin spoiler here. It took me about 3 years to get the bodywork done. When I first got the car, we had a lot of work to do in terms of the floorboard, the door sills, so we managed to get it done. I would not say perfect, but up to my taste, I suppose. As you can see, we have this custom race car livery. Well, inspired in the 70s racing, a little ducktail spoilers to give it that period correct race car look. Nothing overboard, just how do you say, I would like to call it period correct, as you can see in the overall. Originally, I believe the car was in white, and then when I got it, was already, as you can see, in orange color. And then we managed to get the right color combination for the livery, which is a race car inspired with the green, the white, and the period correct decals, the numbering, the Castrol, as you can see. So basically what do you see here is from A86, the engine, the gearbox, the rear diff, the suspension system, the front subframe, the 4AG engine we have here. I've done a bit of work on the head, mild, I would say, pot and polish, running HKS valve springs, Tomei cams with the Tomei cam gears. I'm also running the individual throttle body, or we call it ITBs. These are race ITBs. Well, originally most people they choose the ITBs from the 20-watt black top, which comes originally with the engine, but this ITB requires you to run with a standalone ECU. And yeah, as you can see, a bit of bits and bobs. We have the Cusco strut bar, Okoyoma covering, all cash tank, custom 4-to-1 extractors, and also I choose the oil filter relocation unit, so it's easier for me to get the engine oil changed. I don't need to jack up the car. In a way, I feel a bit more safer, you know. So we are in the interior of the Corolla. As you can see, these are full vintage racing bucket seats, which are made by Colin Project. We have the original steering wheel, which the car did not come with. I managed to source one. And the original meters for the Corolla KE25 didn't come with the RPM gauge. Well, this one does, because it comes from the T27 Japan. We managed to source one and brought it back to Malaysia. Some of the interior parts, we kept it original, that means unmolested. The reason why being is just to maintain the 70s patina look. As you can see, the door card, the headliners. And I've also got the 4-point Cusco harness, just for safety. Custom half cage at the rear. What we have here, the Corolla is running on Yokohama at 18007, 185/60/14, paired with the 14-inch SSR MK2 rims, which is 9J. We got the wheel setup imported from Japan, bring it back here to Malaysia. Well, interesting enough, I got the rear differential cooler setup, give it a bit of more of a track inspired race car look. This thing comes with a pump, so upon a certain degrees, the oil from the rear differential goes in through the cooler, cool up the oil system in the rear diff. And then I'm running a Fujitsu exhaust system,